Welcome to Van Life Renews. For a while I've wanted to do an introduction about the channel, so here we go. When I think of the word renew, I think of it like this, renew with a K. Let's try and explain why. The word renew means to resume an activity or resume something after an interruption. And the word new means to go back to something we understood to be true in the past. So the objective of my van life is to renew or resume after an interruption what I knew to be true about myself in the past. So I need to renew what I knew about myself. And that's why I think of renew this way, when I hope that van life renews. Why do I feel like I need to renew what I knew about myself? I feel like somewhere along the line I lost. Somewhere along the line I buried who I really was. Over the last couple of years, I've experienced a couple of losses, and those attachments, losing those attachments has kind of brushed the sediment off of what I feel I buried. Those losses, in no particular order, are the end of my 28-year marriage, both of my parents passing, losing my job as a teacher, and becoming, for all intents and purposes, an empty nester. All of those attachments started to define who I thought I was: a wife, a daughter, a teacher, and a stay-at-home mom. And then came COVID, and that really rocked my world and made me feel like all of those attachments were stripped away at one time, stripped away in an instant. Looking back at times where I felt most at peace and most myself, I picture times when I was camping. Times when I was camping with my family growing up in a pop-up camper in a little town in Pennsylvania. Time I spent with my husband camping in a big red truck with a slide-in camper. Camping with my own kids in a GMC conversion van. And most recently, spending time in an SUV, living out of 2 laundry baskets and 2 grocery bags. So here we are today, where I know I want to go back to those roots to try to regain some of that, to try to regain some of myself I feel like I lost. I've decided to start this channel because I think there are other people out there like me, people of any age in any stage of life who need renewal. Just a few words about what you'll find on my channel. There are some musings from very early in the process as I was struggling with and working out this idea of van life in my mind. There are some videos of how to prepare for van life, or perhaps how not to prepare for van life, or how not to do things. I'll kind of bumble around in real time and show you the struggles I have figuring out how to do construction, how to deal with plumbing, how to deal with the electrical. So I don't think of them as straight up how-to videos. They're kind of like, come along with me on the odyssey of learning new things as I prepare for van life, as I renovate my van. And then finally, we'll do some travel. I want to travel the backroads. My intention here is to see the United States. So I'll start the travel in kind of a spiral, starting from where I live currently and working my way all the way from Maine to California to Washington State to the tip of Florida to the Mexican border, and get there in slow travel. So my intent is to stay off the highways, go on the business routes, not the bypasses, and see what there is to see. So I'll be posting videos of the byways and not so much the highways. So join me. I'll see you down the road. Thanks for spending time with me. Please remember to subscribe and click on notifications. And by the way, I have a blog too, where I'll talk more about what I'm learning on my journey. So that's where I'll talk about what I know now as a result of my travels. Here's the website, re-knew.life. That's Renew Life. Hope I'll see you down the road. Oh, and by the way too, I was thinking about starting a book club that focuses on literature related to road trips. So I hope I'll see you down the road.